personal favorite. It's called Mind Your Monsters. So, enjoy. Alright, this book is called Mind Your Monsters by Catherine Bailey, and it's illustrated by Oriol Feldau. I hope I'm saying that right. And this book was given to Emery on his 4th birthday, and it was from his grandma and grandpa because he loves monsters. Do you guys love monsters? Right there you have a monster chasing those two on a bike. Little itty bitty monsters too, and even flying monsters. So Wally enjoyed a quiet, normal life. There he is, just playing with his sister, until one day, monsters invaded his small town and made a mess of everything. Werewolves chased the mail carrier. So look at him chasing. And they're even losing some letters too. Vampires scared all the kids at the park. Could you imagine going to the park and seeing that hanging down from a tree? I would probably run. Wally tried to ignore them, but the monsters were hard to ignore. They were loud and clumsy and smelled like rotten eggs. Ugh, I don't know if you guys have ever left an Easter egg out for too long. It does not smell good after a while. Wally tried talking to them, but the monsters wouldn't listen. Look, they have his sister. Wally tried to fight fire with fire. So look who he's giving the monsters. He's gonna give his sister. She doesn't look very happy. That didn't work at all. Wally tried everything a kid could think of, from tricks to treats. So there's a trick, trying to catch him. And there's a whole van full of treats. Yum. Nothing worked. Finally, the townspeople had had enough. The grown-ups took a vote and agreed to leave town. But a giant ogre blocked the only road out. The blob squished all the airplanes, and a mutant octopus sank all the boats. Wally was fed up. "Will you please stop breaking all of our stuff?" Wally shouted. "Okay," blurbed the octopus. Everyone froze. Why do you think the octopus said okay? "Please move," said Wally said to the ogre. The ogre moved. "Please pick up the lamppost," Wally said to the zombies. The zombies picked up the lamppost. "Thank you," said Wally. What have you noticed about them listening? The townspeople crowded around Wally. "How did you do it?" they shouted. "What's your secret?" Do you know the secret? Wally grinned and said, "Magic." The grown-ups all stared at Wally. "The magic word, please," Wally explained. "Of course, the magic word," cheered the townspeople. Then everyone started using it. Soon, all the monsters were on their best behavior. Look, now you can even have a ride on those crazy vampires. And that one's even gonna help her water her plants. In fact, the monsters and townspeople started having a lot of fun together. Look, they're gonna carry that guy to work, it looks like. Maybe that one rescued that kitty cat. Maybe it got down in the sewer and he rescued it. But eventually, it was time for the monsters to leave. They were homesick for their caves, planets, lairs, and holes. Monsters are monsters, after all. All the monsters and all the townspeople gathered to say goodbye to one another. Everyone shook hands and tentacles and claws and wiped away tears. Wally cleared his throat. Thanks everyone for playing nice and getting along. I'm glad we've become friends. Then Wally smiled and asked, will you come back and visit us? The monsters stayed silent. Cyclops blinked. The zombie scratched his head. Please. Yes. So there's a lesson in this story. Can you figure out what that lesson is? I think the lesson is that using your manners is very important. Sleep tight.